Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. So, in today's video, I'm going to share um, a simple and beginner-friendly demo video flow. So, if you are planning to apply as an online ESL teacher and you're not sure how to structure your demo video, so this guide might help you. Charot. I'm gonna do my best. Mhm. So let's go na guys. So first, yeah, what is a demo video? Yeah, so ang demo video guys, so it is a teaching demonstration. So the demo video, you're going to showcase your teaching skills and it usually 10, 10, 10, 10 to 15 minutes lang siya. Yeah, so hindi siya 25 minutes. So kadalasan, 10 to 15 minutes siya, guys. Yeah, so ganun. And of course, you should be interactive and energetic. So, bigay todo mo sa demo video. Kasi you're an applicant. Mm-mm. So, yun yung demo video. Now, let's go to the next page. So, ito yung demo flow overview. So we have greeting, technical check, introduction, building rapport, and so on. So we will tackle them na paisa-isa. Okay? So ready na ba kayo? Let's go! So we have the first one, of course, that is greeting. So, ang greeting, it would take around 30 seconds. So, short lang siya, guys. So, you should start your demo with a warm greeting. Yes. So, smile, of course, and greet the student. Okay. So, for example, you can say, "Hello! Welcome to my class." So, ganon. So, dapat smile naturally. Gamitan mo ng cheerful tone of voice. So, yun kasi, parang maiengganyo si student at maiiwasan niyang maging nerbyoso sa klase. So, try your best to sound warm and approachable sa demo video niyo. At saka i-apply nyo din yan sa mga classes nyo guys. Alright? So, next page. So, we have here technical check. Okay. So, this flow is based sa experience ko guys, sa mga naririnig ko, sa nakikita ko sa mga video sa YouTube ba yun? Ewan ko. And sa other platform as well. So, after the greeting, uh, merong technical check. So, sa technical check, of course, you're going to ask the student if they can hear you clearly or if they can see your screen well. So, this part, it shows that you have a good classroom management. Yeah. So you can ask them, for example, can you hear me? Uh, with TPR na yun, guys. Okay? So if you are applying for kids, so you should use TPR, Total Physical Response. So for example, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see my screen? Oh, ganun. So, charot. So, always i-check mo yun, guys. Yung camera, microphone, lahat-lahat before mag-start ng klase mo. So, ganyan sa online teaching. So, let's go to the next page. Okay, after that, introduce yourself. So, una, greetings, and then technical check. Now naman is introduce yourself. Okay, so bakit ko inilagay sa pangatlo yung introduce yourself? Kasi kailangan munang i-check para naman, masiguro mo talaga na rinig ni student kesa naman greetings tapos introduction, technical check. So parang feel ko hindi organized. Pero ito kasi yung flow ko, guys. So sa pag-introduce, of course, you're going to state your name. Mhm. So if you are teaching kids, make it simple and short. All right? So, can you hear me? Can you see me? Pag sabi niya, yes, teacher, I can. That's great. My name is Teacher Davin. What is your name? Ganun lang. So, so yung introduction, it would take 1 minute. Mhm. So, pagkatapos nun, of course, paistoryahan po ang student, no? Nanay uban nga kanang, unsa ni oy, dire-diretso sila mag-demo ba? Wala bitaw gap. So, bigyan mo ng gap at least mga 1 second to 2 seconds. Yes. So, ganyan ang gawin mo. Hindi ba, hello, my name is Teacher Davin. What is your name? Nice to meet you. Okay. So, wala siya lami. So, dapat, yung, yung HR bitaw, makita niya nga, kani si teacher, mag-wait pod siya nga mo response ang student. So kana pala nga teaching style, imong gipakita didto nga you are aiming for the student interaction with you. With you from you, ewan ko. Basta focus lang kayo sa demo flow natin, guys. Mhm. So, moving on. Okay, after introduction, yes, meron tayong building report. So this would take around 1 to 2 minutes. So sa building report, guys, ito yung part na very important. Why? Because it's gonna help your student feel comfortable during the class. Yeah. So ask simple getting to know you questions like, how's your day today? Where are you from? Yeah. So, kadalasan sa mga kids, ang ginagamit ko ay, how are you? Yeah, very short and simple words lang ang ginagamit ko. Okay. How are you? Mm, Did you eat? So, ganon. So, wag niyong kalimutan, guys, building rapport after your introduction. So, isang tip na din dito ha, if you are dealing with kids, don't make the class feel too serious. Yeah. Kasi yung mga kids, they will learn better when they feel relaxed and comfortable. Yeah. So, ewan ko kung ito rin yung na-experience ninyo o sa mga wala pang experience dyan, ito yung na-notice ko sa haba ba naman ng pagtuturo ko. Basta kids, they want it to be fun, not too serious. Yeah. And this is not applicable for adults because adults want to, study seriously. Most of them. All right. So, dami kong cheat chat eh. Okay, so tapos na tayo sa building report. Now, let's go to, okay, number 5. So, we have lesson introduction. So, sa lesson introduction case, before you introduce the lesson, ask the student if they are ready for the lesson. Okay? So, for example, are you ready? Ganito, may TPR tayo dyan. Are you ready for today's class? Ganon. Are you ready for today's class? Yes. Pag sinabi na yung, yes, I'm ready. So, ganun yung mga scenario ng mga kids. Ang active nila. No, teacher, I'm not ready. So, what will you do? Pag may sumagot na ganyan. Alam niyo na. Okay. I-magic-magic nyo na lang. Ah, okay. Kailangan, kunin mo yung kiliti ni student eh. So, dapat pa lang, from greetings up until, building rapport, nakuha mo na yung kiliti ni student para pag sinabi mong, are you ready for today's class? Yes, nakaagad siya. Wala nang paligoy-ligoy. Okay? So, moving on, let's introduce the lesson title. So, meron naman tayong example dito. So, today, we will learn about can only birds fly. So, sa akin, ang ginawa ko, of course, my TPR. So, today, we will learn about, tapos, i-highlight ko yung title ng lesson. Can only birds fly? Okay, follow me. Can only birds fly? Tapos dagdagan ko ng ganito. So, pag ganito ko, that means na I'm waiting for the student's response. So, ayun. So, mga teknika ni Teacher Dalvin. Alright, so, make sure guys na you speak slowly and clearly, especially for beginner students. So avoid speaking too fast. Right? So if you are applying for Poly English 5-1 Talk, this is for you. Okay? But if you're applying for adult company, dito sa'yo. Huh? Okay. Now, let's move on to the next page. All right. So number 6, we have here checking prior knowledge. So in this part, okay, it would take around 1 minute or 2 minutes. Yes. So try to activate, the students' ideas about the topic. You can, sa akin, tinuro ko lang yung pictures doon sa mismong title page. So, pagturo ko, sinabi kong, what is this? Alright. But if higher level yung student, different question na naman. So, for example, do you know this animal? So, these questions, nagche-check siya kung may alam ba si student. Tsaka doon mo din malalaman or mako-confirm talaga na beginner ba siya or higher level student ba siya. Yeah. So, dyan din na part, mag-a-adjust ka din, no? Sa speaking mo, sa vocabulary mo. So, if the student is beginner, remember, keep it simple and short. Yeah, simple words, short sentence, short instruction. Okay, but for higher student, you can use advanced vocabularies. So, ganun. Alright? So, after that, let's proceed to the main lesson. So, dito sa main lesson, guys, of course, alam nyo na to. Alam nyo na to, guys. Very easy. So, this would take around 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah. So, here, you would teach vocabulary, pronunciation, ano pa, sentence patterns, meron dito use examples and pictures. So, dito guys, wag lang kayong mag-rely sa sa picture na nandoon sa screen or sa material nyo. So, dapat may props din kayo. Okay? So, may other props kayo, may mga pictures, and of course, rewards. Nagalit ba ako? Hindi ha. So, encourage the student to repeat after you and participate throughout the lesson. So, dito guys, medyo challenging to siya. Encourage student participation. So, kailangan mo talaga ng rewards dyan para ma-encourage yung student mag-participate sa lesson mo. And of course, do not make it boring, okay? Make it fun. At saka, pag magturo ka na sa main lesson, bigay mo talaga. Todo na dyan, ha? Parang climax. Mhm. So, so, pag nakasagot si student, i-praise mo kaagad. Encourage. So, for example, good job. High five. Ano pa ba? High 10. O magbigay ka ng mga props like stars or props reward. Okay? Stars, candies. So, maraming um chiche bureche, ewan ko. So, ganun lang siya, guys. And mm, mm, now let's go to the next page. So, of course, di mawawala yung activity. Yeah. So, in this part, you should give the student an activity or practice task. All right. So, this part should be interactive, student-centered. So, ikaw teacher, facilitator ka lang. Okay? But if your student is a zero level student, so kailangan mo munang mag-demo, ipakita mo sa kanya kung paano gagawin at saka na siya, it's his turn na naman. Sa mani oy. Okay. So another example for activities uh, sa demo ko is can only birds fly. So tinanong ko lang si student is what do you see in the picture? Okay, animals. Okay, circle the lion, circle the kung ano-ano pa doon. Alright, so in this activity, avoid talking too much. So let the student speak and participate more during the activities. Kasi kung ano dito this part kasi, dito niya i-apply kung ano yung nalaman niya sa main lesson. Okay? Yeah. So moving on, we have assessment. All right. So after the activity, do a short assessment. So I guess sa Poly English material, same flow lang kami. Yun din kasi yung ginamit ko. Same flow lang din ito sa 5-1 Talk. So ask simple review questions to check if the student understood the lesson. So you can ask questions like, what did we learn today? Okay. Or you let them read. All right, the words, the sentence pattern, or ask them what animal is this? And yung sa akin is yung title kasi is Can Only Birds Fly? So, tinanong ko yung student, Can only birds fly? So, sabi ni student, yes, patay. So, what I did, binigyan ko siya ng correction. Para so, sinabi ko, good try. Para kasing naku-confuse siya sa question ko. So, balik, sinabi ko, good try. But not only birds can fly. No, owls can fly, fireflies can fly too, but they are not birds. So, can only birds fly? So, sinabi niya din, no. Okay, very good. So, ganun siya, guys. Yeah. So, sa assessment kasi, di mo talaga I mean, actual class na to kasi. Minsan kasi, nako-confuse pa din si student. Tsaka may mga scenario talaga na ganyan. Mhm. So, always be prepared. And, yeah, nakalimutan ko tong sabihin from the very beginning. It would be best if you would do your demo video with a ghost student, not with an actual student or kapwa mo na a teacher or ano ba, ate, kuya mo. it would be best na ano lang, assuming ka lang na may student ka. So, less mistake kasi pag ganun. Mhm. So, yun na guys. And let's move on. Oh, by the way, encourage also the student to um, answer in a complete sentence. Yeah. Now let's have the last part, feedback and closing. So this would take around 30 to 1 minutes. So dito, ibigay mo lang. Bigyan mo siya ng feedback. At sa pagbibigay ng feedback, guys, ang ginagamit ko ay sandwich method. So, sandwich method, we have the positive feedback, and then yung sa middle, yung palaman niya is negative feedback, and the last one is positive feedback. So, positive, positive, negative. Yeah. So, first, you would, for example, you praise the student. You did a great job today. I like how you participated in class. Then, sabihan mo siya kung ano yung need niya i-improve. So, for improvement, or ganito ba, I want you to read more English books to improve your pronunciation or to learn more vocabulary. Ah, and then, positive feedback na naman. So, all in all, you've done a great job today. Thank you so much for participating in my class. And closing statement na din. So, I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. So, mas mabuting ito yung sabihin mo. I hope to see you again soon. Kasi para naman ma-feel ni student na, ganan na si teacher nga, mas student ko niya. Ganahan day si teacher nga makita ko balik. Kabalo mo sa mga bata no nga kuan kay na sila kanang yeah, most of them loves attention. Most of them loves attention. Yeah, parang yun yun kasi yung na-notice ko guys. So, I guess yun lang. Of course, last tip, if you start with a positive energy, yung energetic ka talaga, end the class with positive energy as well. So, the student leaves feeling happy and motivated. And also, the HR can see that. Yeah. Nga, fully charged jud ka. Okay? So, I guess that would be all sa ato ang tutorial today. So, this is the basic demo flow. Yeah, ginawa ko tong slide kagabi. So, I hope this tutorial helps you prepare for your demo video. And guys, kung may mali man, may question kayo, suggestion kayo, feel free to leave them in the comments below. So do not forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more ESL teaching tips and tutorials. So thank you so much for watching. Tsaka inabot nyo talaga yung end part. Goodbye. I hope makatulong talaga ito sa inyo. See you.